So the idea I'm going to talk about today is I heard someone say that liberals and conservatives ultimately have the same goal, that they just want to maximize human happiness. And the differences come when they disagree on how to get there. But it's important to remember that everyone has the same goals. Everyone wants what they think is best for the world. So what I think is the core difference between liberals and conservatives is that conservatives think that a person under stress maximizes their potential. That in an emergency or under hardship, man surviving against nature or man surviving against outside attackers, you reach your best self, or you fail and you die and you're eliminated from the gene pool. And conservatives really love social Darwinism like that. And they have their set of heroes. And they're very traditional heroes. They're heroic. They overcome obstacles and they achieve their best self, and they protect people less strong than them who are under their umbrella. And then liberals think that a person can only achieve their best self when they're freed from hardship. That if you don't have to battle against anything and you have time for reflection, you can find your best self, find your potential, and figure out how to maximize it. So we have heroes like Einstein, who worked at a post office or a patent office and was doodling out relativity in his spare time, or Freddie Mercury, who worked at a paper company when he wrote the music for Bohemian Rhapsody. Great moments in philosophy and science and in art come in someone's spare time, not from struggle, not from hardship, not from battle. They come from freedom. They come from being liberated from suffering. And the important thing is, what I want to zero in on, is that both of those things are true. There are great people who overcame great hardship and made the world a better place for those around them, and they maximized their potential through battle. Whether it was battle against an opponent, or battle against nature, or battle against themselves, they achieved. And there are people who, when liberated from suffering, liberated from battle, achieved their potential as well, and also made the world a better place for those around them. Now the thing is, not everyone has great potential. It's a numbers game on the savannah of life, and a lot of people have a lot of kids because they want to pass on their genes. It's just instinctual. There are a lot of people who just float through life, and whether you are poor and struggling, and conservatives hate you for being poor and for struggling and not maximizing your potential and not pulling yourself up by your bootstraps because you lost the genetic and location lottery, just because you're not heroic in circumstances that conservatives think foster heroes, conservatives will hate you. They will just be disappointed in you, and it sucks. And on the other hand, there are middle-class, affluent floaters of life who also achieve nothing and aspire to nothing. People who are liberated from suffering, from hardship, and all they do is buy things and watch stuff. And that disappoints leftists who want to believe that everyone should be struggling for self-actualization, and everyone should be thinking about the problems of the universe, and everyone should aspire to make the world a better place. The vast majority of people, whether they are poor or whether they are affluent, are not heroic in anyone's eyes. Not everyone is capable of heroism. I'm sorry, that's true. So, with even that said, how do we maximize innovation? People flourish under duress, and people flourish when they're liberated from duress. and the vast majority of people in the middle never flourish and don't aspire to flourish, how do we actually build society to get the best out of the most people?